Hulk Bob here, and you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. So it's the 1st today, and I'm finally getting out to see Avengers Infinity War. I'm very excited. I was supposed to go see it the day it came out, and I just got busy. I was going to go the next day, and I was just too busy working on stuff, so finally getting to go today. Very excited. Getting ready for bed here. Hasn't been a real productive day for me since I typically work weekends. We got Mother's Day coming up and I'm off today. I'm going to barbecue for my mom and my wife later when I get up, and so I was kind of out running around. I don't know what happened with the Best Buy pre-order of Batman Ninja. I did get a couple things though. Wild Eye Releasing sent me Jurassic Dead. I was really excited to check this one out. Doesn't come out till June, so I got it a little early, which is pretty cool. And they also sent me over Dead Justice. This is a Western zombie movie. It's got pretty low scores, so I'm not expecting too much of that. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target are all doing like these crazy $15 deals. There's a lot of really good stuff. I wish I could pick up more, but I did get Father figures. I want to check this out. Big Ed Helms fan, so only $15. I got this one at Best Buy. And I did get the Batman Ninja Steelbook. There was only a guy before me got one. There's only this one and one more. They didn't have any of the Best Buy exclusive ones. That's the one I pre-ordered, and it said delayed. So we heading to bed here in a few minutes. What's up? I'm getting ready to do my first bike ride of the year. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully it goes well. My knee's been bugging me a little, so hopefully that doesn't become a problem. A little disappointed. I barbecued 2 days ago for Mother's Day, and I had some hamburgers, and I had some potato salad and some cake, and I'm up a few pounds, so I got a lot of hard work to do. Make sure I'm under for when the new shoes come out so I can get them. So hopefully this bike ride goes well. Help me lose a little bit. So I'm finally hitting the gym. Unfortunately, I got off work late, and now I don't have a ton of time. But I'm going to do chest and triceps today. Hope it goes well. I haven't been in 2 weeks. I'm excited to go back and see what I can do. Hopefully it's not too bad. Alright, so I realized I completely forgot to check in after my workout yesterday. I was pretty surprised. It went pretty well. I was definitely happy with my performance. It was a pretty quick workout. I was just trying to go at high intensity, and I didn't set any personal records, but for not going in 2 weeks, I did just slightly below my average. So I felt pretty good. My chest is pretty sore today. My shoulders are kind of sore too. But I think overall it went pretty well. Unfortunately, already taking today off. Like I said yesterday, I was in a big hurry because we were working on the railings for the stairway on my deck, and let's just say they didn't go well, and we made like no progress on them. So I'm off the next 2 days. Today I'm going to be working on it. I was hoping to go see that movie Breaking in theaters today. Regal is doing like this promotion where if you go see Truth or Dare, Breaking In, Halloween, and the first Purge, you get like all these rewards for seeing all of them. So even though I'm not sure that I really want to see Breaking In that badly, if I want the rewards, I gotta go, right? Also, I gotta do my review of Living Room Coffin, this movie I was sent. It's kind of interesting idea. I knew it was going to be kind of quirky, but I thought it would be a little funnier and a little more interesting. It's about this woman who gets sent a coffin in the mail and she doesn't know why, and she kind of gets all these other weird deliveries. It was okay, but I got to get my review up of that. And other than that, of course, I have a million other movies to watch and review. I need to start watching Riverdale, but unfortunately, I just haven't even had time to do my unboxing of season 1 yet. So hopefully, I'll get a little bit done on my days off. It seems like, I'm always struggling to get things done, and I just always try to do so much. And I was even like, you know, this weekend maybe I just won't put such a heavy load on myself, and maybe I'll do a little better. And then my friend was like, oh, it's my daughter's birthday. And maybe I'd be iffy about going, but I really want my daughter to go to the party and have some fun with some other kids and stuff. So probably gonna do that. That's gonna ruin my sleep. And then today, like I said, I gotta work on those stairs and possibly go watch that movie. I don't know, but it's gonna be a busy weekend. Just got home from the movie, guys. You know, I didn't think it was that bad, really. I thought it would be a little worse. It had its moments. A lot of things didn't make a lot of sense. I will do a review of it. But I got home and I found this. 3 packages, 2 from Amazon and 1 from eBay. I know what this 2 from Amazon and 1 from Best Buy. I know what this Best Buy one is. Happy to see they put this in a box. Oh, I know what the other Amazon one is. Black Panther Steelbook. Okay, I think I know what this one is. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure Steelbook. 1 of 10,000 manufactured. This one's going to be tough to open. Or not. With the slipcover and everything. Also picked up this one. Friend request. I wanted to check it out. It was on sale for $9. So I guess I have some unboxing videos to go do. Well, I got off a little early today. It's my Friday. Of course, we have this crazy morning commute traffic. It's so annoying. I got a lot to do today. I haven't been feeling real well. I don't know, it's been a while now, and I definitely this week have been just not feeling good, and I haven't been working out too much, and you know, I haven't been working out because I've been busy in my yard, and like the last couple days I just felt like crap, so I didn't really want to go work out. We got a lot to do today. I'm heading to Walmart right now to get game night. And then I'm gonna go home and do that unboxing and get that up, and then probably do some yard work, and then I gotta head to Best Buy at 10 to pick up the Jurassic Park 4K collection steelbook and the Red Sparrow steelbook. And I may stop by Target. They got a really good deal going on charcoal, so I may stop by there. Also probably have to go to Home Depot. I gotta get some more sprinkler stuff. I've just got a few spots that I didn't finish up the sprinklers last year, and my deck's just about done. I'm really trying to get my yard kind of rototilled and leveled out and start planting grass. Okay, I don't know if there's a car on fire up here or what the heck's going on. There's a fire truck behind us. I'm not sure which way they're trying to. Looks like people are going to the right to move out of their way. Can't really see what lane. See if people start getting to over to the left, it looks like. There's another truck coming up. Well, it's a Ford, so I'm not really surprised. So things have been pretty crazy for me this weekend. They definitely didn't go as I had planned. I ended up having to change the front brakes on my car, which ended up not being too terrible and not as expensive as some offers I got, I guess. Let's just say one place I took it wanted to charge $400. It cost me about $150 to do it myself. With my dad helped me. You know, he used to be a mechanic, so he knows how to do all that stuff, and we did it together. So that wasn't too bad, just $150 for materials. And then he charged me a steak. I had to buy him a steak, so not too bad there for labor. And then my water heater went out too, and oh, that was like $500 for a new water heater. I had actually last year replaced both the elements on it. I don't know anything about home repair. I'm terrible at that kind of stuff, but you know, I just looked it up online, and my good friend helped me do that. And then I thought maybe the thermostats had gone out since it wasn't really working right, and the symptoms kind of sound like they could be the thermostat maybe. So I was planning to replace the thermostats, and I looked online how to check them. They seem to be good, but one of the elements seemed to be bad. So I was just gonna change the element again, you know, for whatever reason it went bad already. And my dad insisted it just needed a new water heater. And now that we did it, I'm glad we did. Unfortunately, because of my schedule, by the time we got all the testing done and figured it all out and went and bought the new water heater and brought it home, and we were draining the old water heater, like, it was super late for me and time for me to go to bed. And I said, you know what, I just won't take a shower, you know, what can I do? Or just like quickly rinse off in cold water or whatever, you know, there's not a lot of options. And my dad decided to just do it all while I was sleeping. So he did that whole thing, and I mean, that's awesome of him. I appreciate that. He really didn't have to do it. I could have lasted one night. But so that all got done. I ended up taking out the old heater though, like taking it out of the house, and it was just like full of like gunk and calcium and just disgusting. And that, like, we couldn't get it to drain very well, and that's why, because like literally the entire bottom 6 inches or whatever was just full of gunk and gross, clogging the drain. So yeah, it was a pretty crazy weekend. I did get to watch game night yesterday. I really enjoyed that one. That review is up already. You guys should check that one out. I did get some grass planted in one section of the yard. We're working section by section. I said, you know, I don't want to be like, we have this whole yard to do. Let's do a section, do a section, do a section. Mentally, that'll be a lot easier on us. Why do I feel like I'm looking at an angle here? It's like, I feel like I'm looking somewhere besides the camera, even though I'm looking right at the camera. I just watched Astro. I don't know, that was kind of a strange movie. It kind of seemed to jump all over the place. It was definitely a low budget deal. I'm going to be recording that review right now. That's why I'm out here in the studio getting ready to review that. I will have my 2,500 subscriber giveaway video going up probably today. Other than that, if I haven't even put up my April update yet. I'm hoping to maybe get that edited today. And this would be on the May, I don't know my months, my May update, but I talked about how I was having an issue with my throat, and I don't know if maybe, like, I can feel kind of like maybe something swollen. I don't know if that's it or not. I finally made a doctor's appointment. I really dread going to the doctor, and I really didn't want to do it, but I'm not getting better. I haven't been working out because, like, sometimes I just feel like I have trouble breathing, and I kind of feel like I want to throw up a lot, and it just, I don't know, it's not a lot of fun, that's for sure. So let's hope it's something simple. But going on Friday, it's only tomorrow. I don't want to do it. And my dad's supposed to finally be going back to work. So my wife said we had to do something special for him, because besides the fact that he's just an awesome dad and he's always there for us and he's always helping us so much, you know, he's been a truck driver pretty much my whole life. And so, you know, I haven't spent obviously as much time as most people, not everybody, but most people spend with their father. And, you know, he's not really around a lot for holidays and birthdays and stuff like that. And he's kind of like complaining, I guess, like, oh, I never get anything for this, or I never get anything for that. It's like, well, you're never here, you know? And it's not that I don't want to do stuff for him, but he's not here, and it's really unpredictable when he will be here. So if I try to plan anything, it's like, okay, I asked for the day off when he's going to be home so I could take him somewhere, or I could have a cookout for him or something like that. And then he shows up a week later and I've already had my days off and I'm working the whole time. You know, it's really hard with his schedule to really plan anything or do anything. And so my wife was like, oh, we got to do something special for him. And so I was just thinking a barbecue or something, but he was telling me, he's like, oh, Nitro Circus is coming to town right before I got to go back to work. And so I got tickets to that. Oh, that was spendy. Oh my gosh. I got a ticket for me, my wife, and my dad. My mom's not really into that kind of stuff, so she'll just stay home with our daughter. $150 for 3 tickets, and they're not like good seats or anything, you know. It's just like, oh my gosh, what the heck? $50 a ticket. And the crazy thing is they're only like $40 a ticket. Then it's like each ticket had a $10 fee, and there was a total $10 fee. And it's like, why do they add all these fees to tickets? It's like, yeah, the ticket's $5, and then you pay $355 in fees, but yeah, it's a $5 ticket. You know, it's just kind of like, what's the deal with that? You know, so I will get to go see Nitro Circus, hopefully. I talked to my work, and hopefully they'll give me the day off. If not, I'm not gonna be in a very good mood when I mean, I have to go. It's $50 for the ticket, but I'm not gonna get a lot of sleep. So, yeah. What's up, guys? Getting to check out the new haircut and the new beard cut and whatnot. You know, it's getting warmer. Honestly, I didn't feel like getting paid to get my hair cut. The normal person who cuts my hair is my sister-in-law, and she runs a hair cutting place. And I mean, I still pay for it, but you know, she knows how I like it. So I just, time, money, and the fact that I was gonna have somebody else cutting my hair, decided to just shave it off. I used to like the shave look, but I have a large scar on my head and lots of issues with my head, I guess, so I don't like the look as much. But just for this time, I felt like that was what was best for me. So I did just get out of the hospital, I guess, to get my throat checked finally. He said that he just didn't really see anything, I guess, and so he wants me to go to an ear, nose, and throat specialist now, and and see if they can find anything. Kind of like one thing that I had seen online that could kind of cause my symptoms is possibly a thyroid issue or a swelling. And he said that he didn't feel anything, and that where I'm describing the tightness or the pain, or it's not really pain, it's more like tightness, is like high up for thyroid. So it sounds like he doesn't think that it's the thyroid, but I think he did do a blood test for it. He had me go take a couple blood tests. It's so funny though. Like I went in there and I put the strap on my arm, and I would say I wasn't even in there for a minute. And my wife, she always has so much trouble with blood tests. I mean, we could literally spend an hour to get a blood test because they have to have about 7 or 8 people come try about 4 or 5 times each to get blood. so funny. It just took me a few seconds. I haven't had a blood test done in 15 years, or some really long time. And so it was really easy, and I was just thinking, man, it'd be nice if my wife's were this easy, because with her pregnancies and everything, she's had a lot taken, and nobody ever seems to be able to get her blood. So I'm stressed out that, kind of not any closer to figuring out what's going on, and now I'm gonna have to do another visit to an office or whatever. Not looking forward to it. Alright, today is the day. The new Rock One's released today. My goal, I don't remember now what I started at. I know I had to lose about 25 to 30 pounds or so. I think it was 25 pounds to get down to my low of 265, because I put some on last year, and I really wanted to get down to 265, and I really needed some motivation. So I told myself I had to get there to get these shoes, and I hadn't really kept you guys updated just because I was doing so good, and then just this last month has not been going good. I took a couple weeks off of working out to help get my deck done, but then because my dad's home for a little bit longer, and I wanted to make sure we got it done before he had to leave. But then it was like he didn't even need my help, so it was kind of pointless. And I've only even actually worked out a few times this whole month, just with this deal with my throat. It's like I just don't even feel like doing anything. It's a really hard sensation to describe, but it just makes me feel really bad, and I don't want to do anything. And so unfortunately, I didn't reach my goal. I had surpassed it. I have a new low. I was at 261. I was around 262, 263 a lot at the beginning of May, and then I think my high though was like 268 or so for May, and I'm down to 266. So I mean, I'm only 1 pound off, and I know as soon as I get this figured out that I'm just gonna be like going crazy. It sucks too. Like last month, like right around the time or right before I started having this trouble with my throat, I was working out pretty hard. Like I was taking less rest time. Like say I was doing curls. I'd do my curls, and then I'd do leg lifts, and then I'd do curls and leg lifts, and just like going at a high rate of speed, just working out my core like crazy, trying to get some of that problem area gone. And then it's just like, it's like a setback, and I don't let setbacks discourage me. I mean, it is disappointing that I had till this day, I didn't make it. I'm not gonna let the 1 pound stop me. I still did really hard work this year so far, and I'm just waiting for them to get listed for sale. I know when they came out with the Chasing Greatness collection, the stuff didn't go online until like maybe 9 or 10 a.m. local time. I already checked like at 4 a.m. and nothing, and 6 a.m. and nothing. So I just checked a few minutes ago, and they weren't listed. So I guess really the only issue I have right now is how much they're going to cost. And with these signature shoes, you just never know. But I don't think the Currys. I want to say the Currys aren't more than $150. So I highly doubt they're going to charge more than $150. And that's kind of where that's like my soft, super soft limit is $150. So I'm hoping they'll be that or less. Luckily, I got quite a bit of extra money in the bank right now, so I'll be okay. Could spend $200, but my wife would probably kill me when she found out. So hopefully they're like $99.99. I really doubt they're going to be cheaper than the Rock Deltas. And he's recently shown them off a little bit more. I think they're better than I thought, but I don't love them as much as I wish I did. Alright, we're in the last day of May. And last time I talked to you guys, I was talking about those new Rock 1 shoes from Under Armour. Well, pretty disappointed. You guys know that I worked really hard to lose that weight, to get down to the weight as a stipulation that I would only buy those shoes if I lost the weight. And I had known kind of from when they released the Rock Chasing Greatness collection that they didn't put stuff on till later in the morning, because I usually go to lunch at work around 4 a.m. and they didn't add anything then. And then I checked that last break, and then I checked after work, and it ended up being a little later in the morning, like my local time, like 9 or 10 or something like that. I wasn't positive, but I knew it was around that. And I had also installed the Under Armour app on my phone so that I could hopefully order it easier if they were available or whatever. So I got home and I was planning to go to the gym, and I had left my phone in the car, and I was waiting for my friend to get off work, and I kept checking the website and they weren't listed, and I kept just searching for Rock 1 and Project Rock and stuff, and nothing was coming up. And so I was like, well, they just haven't added them yet. I just kept waiting, and then I went and got my phone out of my car, and the app said they were available, and I went, and there's only like 7 and 7.5, and I wear a 13, so obviously that wasn't gonna work. And I thought maybe they were just kind of slowly adding everything and updating it, and as it turns out, they sold out in 25 minutes, which is ridiculous. And I'm not like really angry, like I'm just like pissed off or anything, but I feel like it's ridiculous that they kind of produce such small quantities. And The Rock, he's always posting on Instagram, oh, the best-selling Under Armour, oh, the fastest selling out this, the fastest selling out that. And it's like, if everything's always selling out so fast, why don't they just make more? They charge an arm and a leg for it, $35 for a t-shirt. His new shoes, they're not any more than the Deltas were, $130. So I definitely thought they were going to raise the price up on those. I was fearful that it could have been up to $200. But they were only $130, so I don't feel like those were overpriced, really. But, I mean, they know people want the stuff, and I know there's that whole feeling of you underproduce stuff to create a buzz, but, you're just angering people and, letting people down. And again, he goes on Instagram and it's like, oh, they sold out in 25 minutes. And it's like, I don't understand why you're proud that they underproduce things that people want to buy. People who are your fans and people you know, who look up to you, and then they can't buy it because they don't make enough of it. I don't understand why you'd be proud of that they're disappointing your fans. I'm not blaming The Rock, you know, it's not his fault. I'm sure he doesn't tell them, hey, make 10 of each size and then put them for sale. You know, I don't see why you would be proud of disappointing your fans. So and I was kind of, oh, I forgot to mention this. They didn't even put them on the homepage. Like, that's where I assumed they would be listed, is on the homepage. They actually sent out the links on social media. The Under Armour Twitter posted a link to buy them. The Under Armour support or whatever put it on their Twitter, and The Rock posted them on Instagram. I don't know if he posted them on Twitter. I don't know if I even follow him on Twitter, but you know, they weren't even, you had to get the links basically through those websites. I think eventually they did have, if you searched for it, it would come up and just say they were sold out, but you know, I didn't even think to be watching social media for a link, you know, and people were asking if they were going to have more, and at first they were saying there's no plans, and now they're saying they're going to have more 6/28, so a month away. And The Rock did say they're going to have thousands of more pairs. Yeah, probably more like 100 more pairs. You know, I don't know how many they sold, but I mean, you figure they sell out in half an hour. How many could you possibly have? I mean, they should be at least available for days, not minutes. And I checked eBay that right after they sold out. People are already listing their pairs that they were going to get for $300. It's so annoying. People scalping. I mean, they're not doing anything illegal, you know, so it's not like it's illegal, but it's annoying for sure. And there's no way I'm going to pay somebody $300 for one of those pairs. If you guys remember, the Deltas, I think, got up to over $400 for a pair. It's ridiculous. There's no way I need the shoe that badly. And if you follow the Delta kind of release, they had the first pre-order sold out, second pre-order sold out. Then eventually they released them quietly on the website. So they were available for purchase. Not for a super long time, but they were available. So I'm not going to stress out too much. I'll just go ahead and try again next month. And next month I'll be watching social media for those links like a hawk. My friend said he'll be watching too. If he is able to buy a pair, he'll just buy them. You know, we'll both try to get it or whatever. I know some people were complaining that they were like in their cart when they were checking out. They sold out while they were checking out, and it's just annoying. Now he's already talking about the Project Rock 2s coming out next year. It's like, oh my god. Oh, so I think that's really all that I have to talk about this month. So I'm going to end the video now.